How's it going, guys? Artomox here, and today I'm bringing you another 80 carry game. Yes, I got autofilled. I was playing with a couple friends. I got autofilled, and I had to play 80 carry. I had to just go ahead and, get that 80 carry Caitlyn going. Whenever I play 80 carry, I like playing Lucian and Caitlyn. Sometimes I do play Ashe, but as you guys can see, I am not an 80 carry main. I'd rather go either jungle, top lane, or support. But this time, I'm gonna go fill my duties as an 80 carry and see how it goes, right? I was like testing the waters and stuff. This is not completely high elo. This is around gold. So I was not too sad, right? I was okay, as long as I dodge Brand's W's and, I can harass Kai'Sa here, then I'll be completely fine. Because at the end of the day, it was a pretty good matchup for me. Caitlyn Nami versus Brand Kai'Sa. It's a pretty good matchup for Caitlyn. Usually, you do have good matchups with Caitlyn because of the range. Obviously, you tend to fall off because then, for example, when Kai'Sa gets level 6, she can just rush you and just straight up kill you with all her damage and stuff. But if you can keep it controlled, I feel like you can do very nicely here. As you guys can see, I'm basically just reacting to their aggression and using my range to be able to just dismantle them, really. Like, every single time they go for a CS, every single time, they come forward to try to get me low or try to poke me down, I just, back off, dodge it, and then reaggress. Because that's what Caitlyn is for, right? You're going to be able to just straight up go ahead and, punish them with your range. So every single time, a little trick that I like to do is that every single time Kai'Sa or Brand goes for something, I make sure that I use my range. For example, notice how I know that she's going for that cannon minion, then I just immediately started auto-attacking her and stuff. Once I know all of those little things, those are little things that I use to, to make sure I use my range, to make sure I poke them down, and it's gonna make trading way easier for me, really. So yeah, this Zen was a little bit clueless. I'm not gonna lie. This is the bad thing about knowing something, because for example, when I'm autofilled here, I just know what the enemy jungler is technically doing and what my jungler should be doing. But it's like, yeah, I'm not the jungler, so I need to focus on my own thing. And it's like, come on, dude, like you don't really know what you're doing. So that's kind of a little awkward. But yeah, right here, they're trying to get close to me, trying to poke me down. If I get hit, my Nami can heal me up, and then if not, then I just already dodged it. So I'm actually very happy with that. Notice how Kai'Sa's no mana. I knew that she was gonna go for that cannon, so I'm just gonna go ahead, see right here, boom, try to get as many autos as I can. And then they're gonna start hurting. They're gonna start getting them low. They're not gonna be safe. They're gonna be burning through those potions. And once they don't have potions anymore, for example, right here, and this was kind of a lucky play, I would say. It was pretty good. I lived like 2 HP. But yeah, I did leave regardless. I knew that we could definitely take that 2v2. We were ahead on items. I think she had a longsword and I had a longsword and an attack speed thingy. So a dagger. So yeah, I could definitely do that. And then right here, we just killed them. I'm going to push and then I'm going to take a plate. I wanted to take a second one, but then I realized that, Kai'Sa was there. I'm just going to set up some traps in case they want to check bushes. And I'm just going to go ahead and back. I'm going to be able to get the pickaxe plus the non-quiver and boots just so that I can dodge everything a little bit smoother. And now it's going to be way better. Now it's just going to be chilling. Obviously, I don't feel like I made a lot of mistakes in terms of 80 carry. Even though I did, I'm not going to lie, guys. I did not manage the wave. I was just chilling. I was just, trying to get as many minions as I could. My farm is not perfect. I only have 72 at 8 minutes, which is roughly 9.5 or something like that. So it's a little bit tough, really. So yeah, right here, they're trying to do dragon. They're trying to contest something. So I'm just going to go ahead and, utilize my ranges, get whatever I can. Because if I don't, then it's going to be tough. And then use my range to try to harass the Kai'Sa, try to harass everyone, and then get them low so that they have to back. Notice how just little by little, I've already built a 30 lead, right? A 30 CS lead, which is really good. And now, I'm able to dive that Kai'Sa because she was low and she wanted to stay. And remember, that's the main point here, guys. Remember that it's just, chip them down, chip them down, chip them down. Then once they're low enough, then you go ahead and kill them. And then notice how even though I died there by the Lilia, you know, the Kai'Sa still missed that huge wave. So I'm still winning. I already got my mythic. She has half of the items. So at this point, I'm already winning. I'm very confident. I have the range. I'm being pretty chill. As long as I can, I do think I can even 3v2 at this position. So I'm just going to start aggressing. I'm just going to start pushing the wave and then start pushing them, you know, towards their tower so that I can get it. And most of the time, people will be like, okay, I need to, you know, get them off the CS. I need to start getting them, you know, I need to start freezing so that they have to come to me and fight. Yeah, this is a pretty good tactic, but at the end of the day, I was not thinking about that. All I wanted was to push, start punishing, and then basically just get them out of the game. So that, for example, right there, they cannot get close to the CS, because if they do, they're going to start getting hit on me. And Caitlyn is really good at this, so since I can do that with Caitlyn, all I'm going to do is just basically push the wave, and then after I'm done with the wave, I'm going to start poking them down under tower while they try to farm everything. Obviously, free CS I cannot be missing, guys. I have a 100 CS at 20 minutes, which is not, you know, too very good. And my Nami has been landing pretty good bubbles, very, very good bubbles. So, you know, I could say that it's one of the reasons why I've been able to do great things. So, yeah. Right here, I needed to dodge that Kai'Sa W so that she could have ulted and then gotten my shutdown. I don't want to give my shutdown away, so I'm just completely fine with that. I'm gonna be start building towards my Storm Racer. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This patch 11.15, I'm just building the recommended items. I don't really know. I'm not really sure which are the most optimal items for 80 carry Caitlyn right now, but. And I'm just going to build the recommended. Usually they fix that, so recommended items are not going to be that terrible anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that. So yeah, right here, I'm going to go for the tower. And now I'm going to do the trick that is going to be the controlled aggression. So right here, 3v2, Aurelia comes in, immediately starts hitting them. Boom, boom. Very good bubble by Nami. Boom. We're able to kill the Aurelia. And then after that, we're going to be able to kill the Kai'Sa and kill them both. Obviously, good thing that Sin came in. We were able to just to withstand that. But then again, notice how we just kite back Aurelia and then focused her. And then after that, we just straight up killed her and then try to fight the 2v2 even though Zin came, which is very good. And now since we just killed everyone, we can just go ahead and push this tower. And again, this is what I mean by the controlled aggression thing. Right now, I'm going to be pushing tier 2. And this is going to be really dangerous. So I immediately start telling my support, hey, we need to start warding around here. Notice, everybody is coming towards where we are. And that's the main thing. The main thing here is to make them waste time. If you make them waste time, on those rotations, they're going to be missing a lot of CS. They're going to be missing a lot of time. And it's going to be really tough on them to be coming back. And it's like, oh my god, they've already gone. And then now we have to rotate back to our lane. And notice how Zoe is free to roam. Notice how Xin Zhao is able to do whatever he wants with the space we're getting. And that's how you basically help your team come back into the game. Just by, you know, putting up that aggression. And as long as you know how to count people, you know, minimum awareness during the mid game, you're going to be able to do this, right? And it's very uncomfortable as the enemy team to try to deal with you because they won't be able to. Because you're just, every single time they come, you're going to run. And right here, boom, I'm not going to let you live. You're not going to touch the minions. So you cannot come back. But then they have to call Aatrox, they have to call the Lilia. But then we just back up because we know they're there. Obviously, vision, guys, is very important. Notice how Aurelia tries to come down here. And now everybody's down here. Sion is free to do whatever he wants up top. Zoe and Xin Zhao are basically free to do whatever they want in the mid lane. So at this position on, oh, Brand wants to come in, we're just going to kill them. And that's what the control aggression is about. You're going to push this wave. You're going to dance it around so that if they come, you back off. And then if they leave, you push. Because if you do that, then it's going to be really tough on them. Just like that, we're going to be able to just take the tower and keep pressure in tier 3 and do the same thing. This is why controlled aggression is so important. Notice how they try to fight us. There's no way they're going to be able to win the fight. Yes, they're dealing a lot of damage. Oh, Aurelia is here. Now notice how everybody's down here. You know, Xin Zhao could have definitely been able to do the Herald, do everything. But then, you know, they're not doing it because they're not, you know, smart enough. But then again, they're still wasting, the enemy's still wasting time. So while my team is farming and I'm not, it's going to, you know, while my team is farming and the enemy team is not, it's going to be completely fine. Obviously, right there, as you saw a few seconds ago, I had to dodge the wall. I had to dodge everything from Aurelia and Lilias because I did not want to die. So yeah, that was the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, they ended up FFing because they could not take us anymore. So yeah, that was the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want me to play next. And as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.